this one here is going to be a one-room concept. 6.5-foot walls, which is about standard for a camper, and then it will have a cathedral ceiling that will go up to a peak of about 8 feet, 8.5 feet, and that will keep me under 12 feet height total. So it'll be a little bit shorter than the yellow one. So right now I'm building the first end wall. I'll build this one. I'll stand it up. I'm going to do the second end wall. I'll put it aside, and then I'll build the two side walls. Notice the blue ends. These did not come from Home Depot. Always get my wood for these things from local lumber yard. Home Depot's wood is absolute garbage. These are the nailers for the corners, so when you put the long walls up, they nail into these, and then you have a 2x4 on both corners, inside corners, for the wall board, whatever you're going to use. It also helps keep the joint tight because it gives you something to screw to or nail to all the way down. Now once I stand it up, I will go into the side here as well, all the way down, secure that nailing flange to this outside stud. Exactly where I want it, right there. Perfect. So I'm happy with that height. These brake lights, all the lights, will be relocated onto the actual tiny house, and all those lights actually go through the walls. All right, I got the trailer is almost level, but it's kind of hard to get it level when these guys right here, these jacks, they are spaced out about 3/4 of an inch between their teeth. So without shimming these things, it's really hard. Now I got it close, but the bubble is slightly outside of the line. So I'm using a square. This is going to make sure that my walls are square to the floor, which really, really helps. Now, nails have a higher shear strength than screws do. So, but they're non-removable. Well, they're not removed easily. So if I need to move this wall for any reason, I won't be able to because it'll be nailed in. I'll have to cut nails and pry them and do all that other stuff. So I screw them, which doesn't matter because these things aren't even going to play a part in this other than temporarily holding this together. I do bolt. I throw leg bolts through the sill plate here into the trailer to make sure that the walls are secured down, and then I use a couple hurricane straps all the way around, top and bottom. So these are top. I've decided to short end, long wall, the other short end, or the other long wall, and then the other short end. $37 1/4. This wall's a little bit longer than the trailer, so the other end would be suspended as I'm trying to put it together. I tell you, being my age of 104, I'm exhausted. I work usually 12 hours a day, 6 days a week, and then on my day off, I do this. But you know, in today's world, man, you can't sit around because you'll be swallowed alive. That's no fun. Get the bottom nice and tight. Get one of my handy screws here, ready to drive in. Again, temporary, not a substitute for nails. Not a substitute for nails. Now, this guy is square. This direction, it is square. So, super nice. So now I'm going to nail this corner together. So I'm happy with everything. That's it. 91 today. Lots of water. But not too much. Because you get bloated. Back in my day, when I was building that other one, I'd be out here doing this kind of shit, drinking beer. Because you know that's real healthy for you, right? Okay. Now I'm going to nail these in. It's going to be fun. Get myself painted into a corner here. Now you get the bottom nails. Well, this guy, since it's hanging off, I'm going to put this top right nail on. Then, down here to this end. this one on. See, if this thing is out of plumb this way or this way, and I just go ahead and screw these two together, if I try and pull it this way, this actually has to slip upward and this has to slip downward to make it plumb. Otherwise, you're just twisting the wall. So this way, by me making sure it's square first and then putting the screw into the corner, then we know that we're nice and square. And when I go up at the top, all the tops should be right on. So when I put my top plate on and overlap the walls, then everything will be nice and flat and square. Luckily, the wind goes right through these walls right now. So, I'm only off about a 32nd of an inch over 2 feet. So, I'm okay with that. Now, if you notice, this one got screwed to the base. However, this one and the other long one did not get screwed down to the base yet. I want to make sure that I am the same distance here as I am down there. So that is, by the way, in the back of the van. That's 50 2x4s that I bought to do the walls and the top plate. And I'm going to be, I'm probably going to have about 10 left over. So for me to frame all this in, again, I always cut the doors and the windows out after I frame the whole thing in, because I like to stand inside of it and judge where the furniture is going to go. Any of the wall stuff, like this one's going to be one open room, and it's going to have some seating, and it's going to have a big TV on the wall, big TV, like 65, 75 inch. And I'm going to have speakers all over, surround sound in there, a little coffee bar, and then I need to put in the windows where I think they will fit best. They're only going to be small windows to let in a little natural light. So yeah, that's where I stand right now. Struggle is real.